Welcome to our podcast, designed for psychologists, therapists, and counselors who want to take their business online and live a soul-nourished and profitable life without compromise. If you want to know the secrets used by practitioners just like you to navigate the global e-learning market successfully, then you're in the right place. I'm Dr. Talene, chartered psychologist, business mentor, and your host, and welcome to the Abundant Practitioner Podcast. In today's episode, I want to talk about websites, right? So many people have a website and yet they are not optimizing it in the best possible way. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today, websites, right? So you've got a website. Most people, when they start a business, their brain goes to, I got to have a website. Let me put a website out, right? And having a website is great, right? I've got a website, right? I recommend you having a website. But just because you have a website doesn't mean that you have a business, right? Because you have to drive traffic to that website and convert those people that are seeing your website into customers, right? And so your website really needs to convey your mission, right? Does your website do that? And so I want you to, if you have a website, pull up your website and be like, do I feel my mission in my website? Right? Do I feel my mission in my website, or am I not connected with it? Because if you're not connected with it, how can you expect anyone else to connect with it? Right? So regardless of whether there's traffic coming to it or not, yeah, do you connect with it so that when you get traffic to it, right, will that traffic start to convert? Yeah, connect and convert. So really, really important to think about that. Yeah. And I really wanted to bring this topic because in the business academy, I run a business academy. People come in, they join us for 12 months. We work on their mission. We work on their marketing system. We work on their sales system, right? And really just get their mission out there in a bigger way. And we do that from the get-go. We have people that come into the academy that are new to business, but they're not new to their mission. They're like, this has been in my heart. I've been writing in the journals about my mission. Like, I know I've got this vision to really help the people. And from the get-go, we ensure that they're not waiting for no website. They're not waiting for a marketing system. They're not waiting for a sales system. They are out there, mission focused, on a mission, out there doing the things. And that's where we have people come to the academy and they're celebrating. They're like, I've got 20 odd new clients, right? In a matter of weeks. I've got my first high ticket client in a matter of weeks, right? And so we have these amazing celebrations, and I celebrate that, not just celebrating revenue, which is great because revenue is about business, right? It's how you can help elevate your business and you in your life. But I celebrate that the lives that they get to change through the work that they're doing, and they're not waiting on their website, right, to be perfect, or they're not waiting for their website to even be up and running, right? They're out there running on mission, right? And that's what I really want for you. But I thought it could be beneficial to do an episode on websites. Like, what should I think about when I'm doing my website, right? Or I've got a website. How can I improve it? And so I want to give you like 4 really cool tips for you to think about. When you land on a website, right? And you have that website on the screen or on your phone, like popped up, you're on that website. What is it that you can see? And does it invite them in immediately, right? So you want to be looking at that. We call that above the fold. That's the marketing terminology. What's happening above the fold, right? What's happening when they instantly splash on that screen, right? What are they doing? Where are they guided? Can they opt into something? Like, can they subscribe to something? What's happening? Yeah? Or is it just a nice picture? Right? Or is it just a nice headline? So we want to ensure that what's happening above the fold is relevant for your audience and is asking them to invite them into your world and for them to give you their name, email address, and come on into your world, right? It's really important. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, right? I see so many websites. I do business audits, right? If you've never had a business audit with me, why not, right? These are free, value-packed 15-minute calls. Reach out to our team and connect and say, I've never had a business audit with Dr. Talene. And we can talk about this stuff. They are strictly value packed, no sales pitch at all. I don't work that way, right? But, I look at these websites sometimes in these business audits, and there's all of this text upon text upon text. And some of the people that I see in these audits, they're like setting up their business to serve people, to help people that are in challenge. Maybe they're overworked or overpressured, right? Navigating their day, navigating difficulties within their family, within their relationships. And then they come to this website, which is all this information, so much information. And even the text is like, it's not skimmable, it's not readable. Like they're overwhelmed. They just want to come off the website for a minute and then come back to all that information. So are you making your website digestible for the people that you're inviting there that you want to help, right? Or that you want to serve with your mission? That's tip number 2 for you to think about. And then tip number 3, right? I see so many websites. They're like, sign up for my newsletter. I'm like, that's great, but how am I going to be helped by your newsletter? I don't know. Remember, people really value their name and their email address and their phone number, right? They're not just giving that away just like that anymore, right? And so do they really want another newsletter in their inbox? I know I don't, right? So really think about that, right? What is something that you might want to offer that they actually want to give you their name and email address for in return? Think about that and make that shift and change in your website. And then the final 4 tip, right? I could go on and on and on and talk about how you can improve your website and also how you can improve your flow of traffic to your website and how you can improve your conversion rates into your programs, right? That's everything we do in the academy. That's everything I talk about and eat, sleep, and breathe about, right? Because I'm all about this stuff. I just want you to amplify your mission. But tip number 4 is on the pictures, and you're probably doing this, right? So I want to give you one that you can have a little like dopamine hit of like, I've done this, I'm doing this, got this, right? It's like, have you got photos on your website where you're looking at the screen, right? You're really looking into the eyes of those that are landing on your website, because that matters. And even like testimonial photos that you might be using, are they looking at the people looking at your website, right? Make sure you catch eyes with the people that are checking you out, okay? I hope this episode has served you, right? Stick around, leave a comment, like, subscribe, share it with a friend, and I'll see you again on the next episode. Take care.